sent rovers to Mars to collect data about the red planet, and maybe soon we'll have people send them there as well. But beyond that, we have also sent probes, such as Voyager 1, into space. Along the way, it's collected data about the outer planets, but its ultimate destination lies beyond them. Voyager 1 has crossed the heliosphere, a bubble of solar, wind, and magnetic field around the sun that helps shield our solar system from interstellar radiation. As we zoom out, you're going to feel the true scale of the solar system. Everything beyond the heliosphere is considered interstellar space. If we travel a little further, you'll reach the Oort cloud, a vast collection of icy comets, dust, and space rock. Even farther out lies the Roche, which marks the very edge of the sun's gravitational influence. Voyager 1, that probe that we talked about, is headed for the Oort cloud. How far is that? Even though the probe travels about 1 million miles a day, it's going to take 300 years to reach the start of the Oort cloud. We launched Voyager 1 in 1977, so it's been in space for about 48 years. When we think of space travel, like in Star Wars, we are getting a lot of progress, but space is very, very big. If we look at our solar neighborhood, we can view what is beyond the solar system. Most of these planets that we are looking at have at least one planet. In fact, most stars in the universe are believed to have planetary systems, which means there's about trillions of planets in total. But where do stars come from? And what happens when stars die? We are going to be talking about the birthplace of stars.
Wow, mira.
This is N8, the Lagoon Nebula, and the birthplace of stars. A nebula is a giant cloud of gas and dust in space. Some are created by dying stars like supernovae, while other are the birthplace
Dile
of
estrella.
stars.
Dile estrella. No.
What we're looking at is
Dile estrella.
emissions nebula, where gravity pulls together hydrogen gas until it becomes dense enough to ignite star formation. Leftover material often forms some planets.
Daddy.
If we're looking at this from Earth, we can actually see it in the Sagittarius constellation. All right, and now we're going to look at the North American Nebula. This is another emission nebula, the North American Nebula. It is considered a diffuse nebula because it has no sharp edges. Many galaxies can appear diffuse based on their shape. This is also in the Cygnus constellation, which we see here in the summer.
Estrellas. Estrellas.
This is the Ring Nebula. It looks like a rainbow. They saw it and it looked like a ring, so they called it the Ring Nebula. It's called a planetary nebula, but that's just because we named it a bunch of centuries ago when we had really new telescopes. Yeah, you guys can look at things, but just don't touch.
It looks like
Kind of, yeah. I see that. So, this Ring Nebula formed when a sun-like star reached the end of its life and expelled all of its outer layers. And so, we now call this a white dwarf. Whoa. As we keep going, we are now going to see my favorite thing. Have you guys seen Orion, the constellation? You guys can look, but don't touch, okay? No touching. Come here, Isa.
Isa, look up. Mira para arriba.
So, this is Orion, and those three stars in the center make up some of the brightest stars in the night sky. You can even see it without any binoculars or telescopes. And so, we are now going to zoom in on the famous Horsehead Nebula. Do you guys see the horse? see the horse?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I wanted to be sure. So, this is the famous Horsehead Nebula, unlike Orion Nebula, which is in a mission.
Yeah, Papa.
Sorry, welcome to... No, that's okay. Do you guys want to sit down because I have something really cool to show you?
All right, Jolly and Lisa, here's how big you can sit down. Your brother's the one who's a little bit.
Here, Papa. Come on, Papa. Come on, Papa.
I showed you guys the horse head here. Now you guys see something a little bit more familiar.
Look up.
The Milky Way,
Estrellas.
exactly. So this
Estrellas.
is our home galaxy, the Milky Way.
Stars.
It is all balanced together with gravity, stars, gas, dust, and dark matter. It is a spiral galaxy. Everyone see the spiral?
Estrellas. Stars.
Awesome. But we aren't just the Milky Way. We also have
Estrella,
some friends,
star.
our companions. We have the Andromeda galaxy, all the way in the
Estrella,
back.
star.
That is our closest galactic neighbor. Off
Ay,
to the
babe.
side here is two cloudy patches. And I'm going to zoom in. If you get real set, you are going to shut your eyes for this. I skipped it a little bit. So, we have the magnetic clouds. I always mess that one up. But we're going to zoom in even further to our closest neighbor, the Andromeda galaxy. Look how pretty she is. Wow. She's our closest neighbor, but she is 2.9 million light years away. So it is a bit of a walk. She is a spiral galaxy just like the Milky Way. And she's actually moving towards us. And billions and billions of years in the future, we are actually going to collide. The Milky Way and the Andromeda are going to collide and hit each other and probably form a new galaxy. I can't wait to see that.
Wow. Estrellas. Stars.
Our
Estrellas.
final stop among galaxies is M81, which is Code's galaxy.
Mira.
And M82 called the
Planet.
Cigar galaxy. These are
Planeta.
found in the Big Dipper. They are the same type of galaxy, but
Planeta.
one is on its side, the cigar, and the other has you look at them.
Wow, estrellas. Mira los planetas. Wow.
Universe. Every dot that you
Mira,
see
wow.
represents an entire
Las
cluster of
estrellas.
galaxies. Oh, wow. Together,
Mira
they
todas.
are the cosmic web we've mapped with the data we've gathered. As it's been here, going to see a familiar shape.
A mamá.
It may be that
A papá.
I can make it a little bit. Here, these are all
Wow, las estrellas. Stars, estrellas y los planetas. Wow, estrellas, planetas.
So these are all a cluster of galaxies, and each galaxy will have a bunch of stars, and each star has a bunch of planets, and a bunch of planets. There are so many. The last thing I have to show is a video, so we can lie back and watch.
Oh, ok, mira el video.
So here it is. You want to do it on the mask first?
¿Quieres que vengan hasta allá? Ok.